Priority One Protection. This is the best way to protect your home with a guy like Mike Snow. What a man of God he is, all right? What a man of integrity he is. On top of that, proudly served our country in the Air Force, has been in this business now for 9 years. Sees this again as a long-term mission that he's on to help families, to make things better, to take care of the family's needs. You're not going to get that in most of the companies that do alarms. He was too polite to say it. I'll say it. They're a bunch of shysters is what they are, okay? All right, and they're no good, the bunch of them, okay? But not this guy. Not Mike Snow. No. We've already fallen in love with this guy. This is the best way to protect your home with a guy like Mike Snow. Give them all the information how they can get a hold of you.
Get to me on my website, www.PriorityOneProtection.com. That is the number one. Or you can give me a call on our business line at area code 813-863-1154.
Priority One Protection. Lock in, literally, to what this man is doing because he'll make a difference. He'll give you peace of mind and safety and security for you and your family for generations to come.
Priority One Protection also offers Monotronics Monitoring, Alarm.com Home Automation, Personal Medical Pendant, and Professional Surveillance Camera Systems. Visit them today at PriorityOneProtection.com.
Tell your friends about the Choice Radio Network and download our free app. Then the choice will be with you wherever you go. The Choice Radio Network. We are the choice.
Good morning, and welcome back to a beautiful day. I'm your host, Amanda Boyd. I am joined here with my beautiful best friend, Kim.
Hello.
I love you, and I'm so happy that I got to spend Friday with you.
It's been fun.
And guess who else we have? Mike Snow.
Hello.
From Priority One Protection.
Woo!
Yes. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Excellent.
You just left me hanging with the high
Oh, I'm
five.
sorry.
I know.
I'm trying to connect you guys.
I just didn't see the high five. My bad.
I'm like
I was
this.
trying to position my Steeler cup so everybody can see my Steeler
I love
emblem.
your Steelers pendant.
I know, it's cute. On the back of his cup, it says snowman.
Snowman. I love it.
I've been a snowman ever since I was, 5? So, yeah.
Oh, that's so cute. All right, so we have a great show with Mike today. What did you bring? He's got a new doorbell.
Yeah, we got a new streamlined doorbell camera that just came out.
Very cool looking.
I mean, it's a
sleek.
very, very slim.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's very nice.
Oh, very lightweight, yeah.
Yeah.
And then how does this work for us?
Well, the concept is still going to be the same. You're going to press the button, but it's going to also have the motion detection at the bottom.
Oh, I like that.
Yeah, it's a motion detection. So, and your camera's actually being covered by the plastic, but there's a camera right there. But yeah, that it's just the same. It's the same one we had in the round. It's just that one just looks kind of more like the traditional doorbells.
Yeah, I like
this
that.
one. I like this one. Yeah,
I do too. I really like this one.
It's very aesthetically any decor, like, 'cause I know a lot of people they want to make sure their front porches and everything looks good.
Right.
This would go well with any front porch. That's what I like.
Well, because most of the ones you see now are that little plastic one, and it's, kind of slim. So this one kind of gives that same look. Plus, a lot of the competitors have that same kind of style as well.
Right.
So that was another reason why they came out with that type of a style.
It's very modern.
Yeah.
Very
I like
nice
it.
looking.
Very clean, very sleek.
Yes.
And of course, I brought back the medical pendant.
The medical pendant, yes.
Yes,
Kim and I were
yes.
talking about that this morning. Her mom is actually, she's a little sick right now.
Yeah,
Oh, wow. I'm sorry to hear that.
So she's going to be talking to you about the medical pendants. Because when she's not there, she's at work, she wants to have that feel of security that
Right.
her mother is going to be safe.
Right, exactly.
With those medical pendants, tell her about it, Mike, because it's amazing.
Yeah. Actually, it is. You have several different features of way you can contact the authorities. You can always just push the button.
Okay.
But it also has fall detection, and it also has geofencing, which geofencing is. Say you have it basically puts a perimeter around your house.
Oh.
So if you exit the house, it will then send a notification that you've done so. So I mean, it's obviously it's going to alert the authorities as well as 5 family members simultaneously. That's one of the keys because it's basically sending a signal out to 6 people instantly to say, "Hey, you've left the perimeter."
Right.
Now, okay, my mom doesn't have, but that'd be great for Alzheimer's or something like that.
Yep.
Okay, so my mom doesn't have that, but I will tell you a story, and see if this might help. I worked in a church, and during church, all of a sudden, this lady just kind of bolted out of the church, and it was during communion, and she received communion, and then she ran. And then her husband came up a couple minutes later, and he's like, "Did you see a lady in an orange dress?" I said, "Yeah." And I said, "She went to the bathroom," because that's where the bathroom is. And he goes, "No, she didn't go to the bathroom. We couldn't find her. She was Alzheimer's patient."
Oh,
now,
my goodness.
if you're like out in someplace like that, and could you reset the parameters, or does that not happen?
Well, no.
Yeah.
See what.
But they could also find her, though, right?
Absolutely,
That's,
because it's going to have the geo on it, but
Yeah.
it also does what they call leaves breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
So it will literally every 30 seconds, if it's
Trace
moving,
her. Yes.
it's going to leave you that breadcrumb of where it's going.
Yes.
So this is really important for anybody who's, because elderly people, first of all, but when you have somebody who's got the Alzheimer's, because you never know. Like I said, she was just like in a setting where you'd think you'd be safe, and like all of a sudden something spooked her, and she just bolted, and they couldn't find her for like a couple hours. So this would be a lifesaver, because they would have first of all got her sooner. So this, I mean, I'm loving this technology. I'm definitely gonna be talking to you about this because she's in the hospital right now. But when she comes home, because that is so important.
Yeah.
It gives you peace of mind.
Exactly right. Exactly right. It really does.
It calms you, because then you have that. So it just calms your mind. You know where she's at. If she falls, she's protected all the time. You know, you're not able to be with her.
I mean, and the fall detection on it. I mean, it's been kind of acting kind of funny the other because I haven't really been standing up and actually falling.
Oh yeah.
But it does work, and it will. I actually turned the sensitivity down on the doggone thing, and it kind of, because it was getting so sensitive
Right.
that it was, picking up too much, and it's like now I needed to actually, fall, and it's not really doing what I needed to do.
Oh, here we go.
Fall has
been
Send emergency alert in 20 seconds.
Yeah.
Please press button to cancel alert.
Perfect.
I like it. Nice. Because
So it's basically doing this little 20-second countdown, because I can actually cancel it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So after, but yes,
Falling has been confirmed. Your emergency call is being placed now.
How
Please
cool.
stand by.
How cool is that?
I love it.
And it's a soothing voice.
Yes. Because my mom has this like little semantic thing going on. Because a couple days ago, before the whole hospital.
it's connecting it with an operator.
Yeah.
That is really neat.
Yep,
And then you can actually talk to somebody.
absolutely.
Someone will be right with you.
How cool is that?
I love it. Because my mom's semantics was she
Transferring you
slipped
to an operator.
Yeah.
and fell. Like, your butt hit the floor, that's still cool.
Yeah,
Very cool.
it gives you that. Because it's definitely going to go through the process of making the call and all that good stuff.
Priority one protection. This is Andrea. Is everything okay?
Good morning, Andrea. We're just testing a unit. Could you give us our location, please?
Yes, 21961 US 19 North, Clearwater, Florida 33765.
The Choice Radio Network, right?
The place to be.
Thank you, Andrea. Talk to you later.
Bye, Andrea.
Hi.
And then you just press it and it cancels.
Yeah, because my mom was like insisting that she didn't fall; she slipped. I'm like, but you were on the floor, and that's.
Well, if you get up, and then of course, obviously, you see it gives you that time to cancel
Yeah.
it. You can actually just press the button and cancel it out. But if the thing is if you have passed out, obviously you're going to be right there.
can't.
So
No.
that's the benefit of the button.
Now, also with Priority One protections, you do home security systems, and you have the cameras also.
Correct.
Now, I just wanted to throw some stats out there for you guys, because 34% of burglars enter through the front door. Did you know that? So if you have the doorbell, you have the cameras, and you have the security system. Okay, so get this. 95% of home security owners are satisfied with their security systems. If you go with Priority One protections, they sit down with you. They take the time to show you how everything works. Melinda Turner, our last guest, she got a security system through Mike Snow, through Priority One Protections. And after she was done, she was showing us...
I saw her living room.
Her living room and how she can arm the security system. And she can see her kids, you know, to make sure that they're okay. I mean, what a great idea. And, again, peace of mind. Yes. She was telling us that she was asking the kids to arm the security system. And they were giving, I don't want to. She's like, oh, no big deal. I can do it from my phone while laying in bed.
Exactly.
You know?
I like the fact during summer, because a lot of us work and our kids are home. This is awesome, because like you said, just tune in and see what they're doing.
Well, there's also more pieces of it, too, because you can, just like when Melinda has the camera, you can have, also the doorbell. You can also have lights that can turn your lights off and on. I just put one into a customer's house because she travels a lot.
Yeah.
So, she wants to give the appearance of being home. So we actually put in the bulb. It's an actual, it's nothing but looks exactly like a bulb, but it has the Z-Wave technology built into it, so we can communicate with the camera, with the panel, and you can actually turn it off and turn it on. So, that's another one of the features. And same thing with the garage door. You can open and close your garage.
Well, did you know, Mike, that homes without security systems are up to 300%, that's right, 300% more likely to be broken into?
That's right.
You're just putting a target on your come see me,
People think because, even the old signs, and things of that nature, it's definitely a deterrent. Yeah. But people are there. The brains, the crooks are getting smarter. They're realizing that these are just signs, and they're still breaking in.
Yeah.
And when you and there's only when you consider that it's only 20% of the population of the United States have security systems.
Yeah.
That's a very, very small number.
That's very low.
Yeah. 20% of the population of the U.S. have security systems. And you would think that it's definitely on a rise, and same thing with the surveillance cameras. They're definitely on a rise, but on the same token, it's one of those things that needs to happen. It really does. Surveillance cameras, you can see everybody's, constantly recording things with their phones now. They're like personal, traveling surveillance cameras.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
That was an interesting number when you said 20%, because I always feel like, we're so tech savvy that I would think that more people would be wanting to have this.
Exactly.
Because they can, like you said, take care of their house from no matter where they're at.
Yeah, well, that's because that part of the technology is kind of relatively new.
Yeah.
And that's why it's, as the home automation portion of it grows, and you combine it more with it becomes less of a security system, more of a home automation device.
Yeah.
Right.
And that's why it's, and that's changing. That's definitely becoming the norm. Definitely becoming the norm.
And I like the fact that you're on that cutting edge with everything, and which is really great.
Well, 88% of all burglaries happen in a residential area.
Oh, yes.
And
in the middle of the day.
Yeah. And 30% of all robberies are committed with guns. They have handguns. And to me, those numbers make me want to go out and get that home security. You work hard for what you have.
Exactly.
The things that you have, valuables. You have things that your grandmother passed down for you. And the number one thing that people steal when they burglarize your house, jewelry.
Yeah.
Cash.
Yep.
TVs. These are things that you work hard for, and they're expensive. You have your kids. It's summertime. Kids are home now. What a better peace of mind than being able to keep an eye on them.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's summertime, so people are going to be out and about more. These people get bored because they're out of school.
Exactly.
So these little punk butts, have nothing better to do. So I feel like the burglary rate is just going to get higher.
Oh, absolutely.
So why not call Mike Snow, get this whole package, and be prepared. Protect yourself.
Exactly. I agree with that.
I think it's,
right?
It's like a win-win. You get to hang out with the snowman.
Yes, the snowman.
He's gonna look. This alone, I feel safe.
Yeah,
being next to you here.
Right?
It is kind of funny because people actually, because of my size, I am a relatively big guy, and they'll come at me and ask me, "Are you a bodyguard?" When they read the back of my shirt, because obviously it's constantly, approach me with those types of questions. But I always know it's home security, home automation, surveillance cameras.
You're bigger than a bodyguard. I'm a home guard. And
But also, so not only are they going to help you protect your family, your belongings, your home, you yourself with the medallion, your parents, they sit down, they're friendly, they become your family because they actually take the time to sit down with you and go over how to use everything.
Exactly.
I think that's important because sometimes I think when we buy something or we have something like this and we don't know how to use it, it's like
it's really frustrating.
It's frustrating, but it's also kind of like, oh, I didn't realize that was a feature. Whereas you're going to show us how to put every feature to the most maximum use,
right?
And that's going to help somebody feel even more protected. Because, like I said, it was just so funny. I was sitting with Melinda, and she's like, "Oh yeah, hear this," and she's like showing me all these things, and it's like, wow, and that's awesome. I think that was.
And if you have questions, all you have to do is call him.
Yep.
He's going to answer.
My personal cell phone number. So.
And he's there to help you. If you need him to come to you, he's going to come to you.
In most cases, because of the automation of this device, I usually don't have to. Most of the time, I can jump on a computer and fix the problem out that way.
But we also know you're here,
very
though.
Well. Oh, yeah. Of course, I'll always go out because the products are made by man. Everybody understands that. And, at the end of the day, even although Melinda probably didn't mention that part of it, she had one of her sensors that failed within like the first week and a half, something like that. And that happens. It's just one of those things. So but when she called me, she knew within 24 hours it was fixed.
Right.
Because I don't play around with that. I want you to have all your protection. Just like we always claim, we don't do that front door, back door, and a motion type of thing. We come in, we're going to secure all your windows on the ground floor. That's just the bottom line. All your doors and windows on the bottom.
Because that's the main place that the burglar will go in for. They'll go and see if the windows are unlocked.
Exactly.
And that's one of the first. And the garage door, I read, that is another. That's the second place where people get into the house.
Yep, they do. And because the reason being is because a lot of people leave their garage doors unlocked.
Right.
Yeah. That's it.
So they'll have these. Unfortunately, you could find these types of videos on YouTube where you can just use your computer and just ride down the street and changing the signal frequency and see which garage door actually opens.
Wow.
So they do it all the time.
That's just a scary thought.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's really scary.
Yep. You don't know which one is going to work on, but all you're doing is just using the devices and changing the signal on it, and then let me try it, keep trying it, and all of a sudden somebody's goes up. Now you can have access to their house.
Now, you were telling us last week a customer who you went and set up the cameras, you set up the security alarm, and you went back the next day to check up on her, and she said, I have never slept that good.
Correct.
In so long because she was protected. She had that peace of mind of being secure.
Yeah.
How good of a feeling is that to actually be able to sleep and not have to worry about it?
Because sometimes my mom, back to my mom, she really doesn't, she gets nervous about things like that. We have to lock the doors. And in the back of your mind, you're going, well, okay, you lock doors. If somebody wants to break in, a locked door is not going to stop them, correct?
That's correct.
No.
You need to have this extra protection to make
that's
sure that you're
that's why you're going to have that's why you're going to arm all your doors and your windows.
Right.
And you're going to have the motion sensor inside. So that way you're doing everything you can to deter the situation.
Yeah.
But also, if somebody decides, like you said, I'm going in.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any difference. I'm going in. If they decide to make that decision, you want your protection inside as well. That's why the motion sensor's in there.
And so say that little sneaky person gets in, you have the cameras, and the resolution of these cameras is astounding.
Absolutely.
You can get
1080p.
Yeah, the picture that's going to be clear as day to be able to hand over to the police to help find this guy.
And they can take the camera down, even if they saw the camera and took it and threw it and broke it or whatever.
It's digital.
It's on the cloud.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make any difference. Once it's there, it's there.
It's
You've
there.
definitely been captured.
You can't escape the cloud.
And anytime. But yes, it's definitely a good little feature of it.
Okay, so D. Wilkins just said a home guard. Yeah, D. I mean, this is top of the line home security system. He's got the cameras. There is a backup in case the lights go out because
absolutely. It has a battery backup built right in.
It has the battery built backup. I'm going to give you his phone number. I'm going to give you the website. I want you to call him today because this is something that you don't play around with. This is your life. This is your. It's just. I can't. I'm so excited
I was
because
just thinking about one
it's
thing.
so easy to do to protect yourself and to actually just do it.
Oh,
it's telling me the battery's low.
oh wow! But I was just thinking, and it's horrible to say, but hurricane season's coming up. When you made the comment about the battery backup,
yeah.
Yep.
God forbid if something happens, like people can you can help people in their homes, right? Especially with this emergency thing.
Yep.
That if they're trapped and they don't have, they can't get out, like their cell phones go down or something like that, this is going to be there to help them and to save them. Also, unfortunately, if people want to try to steal while they think you're out of the house because you're being evacuated, again, back to they can't escape the cloud.
Exactly.
So, I mean, you got to think about not just daily things, but sometimes you have to think of the bigger picture because, we saw what happened in other places when a major catastrophe happens.
Okay, so D. Wilkins commented again, who needs the big companies when you can get Priority 1 protection?
Yeah.
They become your family, and 300% is scary. You are absolutely right. That is a scary number.
Yes.
And it's just going to get worse.
It is.
So there's no excuse for you not to do it. It's affordable.
It is very affordable, and in fact, the doorbell cameras comes with the unit. So
yeah, it's affordable, and you get a free, awesome doorbell.
Listen,
what is your excuse? You have no excuses.
Well, you think about it. We could sleep like a swan because we are able to know that we have peace of mind.
Yes.
So we have POM, peace of mind. So we're with Swan Palm. Swan Palm. And again, it's affordable because we know Melinda isn't going to just throw money away.
No, because she's our
just gonna
financial advisor.
We cannot throw our money away.
Right.
So if she's your customer, then that means
I want you guys to go to www.priority1, that's the number 1, protection.com. Check out their website. Like I said, it is affordable, and you really have no excuses.
No excuses.
To not
get
do
in the
this.
game. Get in the game.
Yes, get in the game. This is the new thing. Protect yourself. Protect your belongings. Okay? You want me to give them your personal phone number?
Well, the office phone number is 813-863-1154.
Yes.
And of course, the business line also is 888-736-8606.
So the phone number is 813-863-1154. And then the toll-free number is 888-736-8606. We will be posting it on the Choice Radio's Facebook page also.
Yep.
So if you have any questions, concerns, go to www.priority1, that's the number 1, protection.com.
That's correct.
Yes.
And you can find me.
Mike Snow, the snowman.
Snowman.
Yes, I am.
The gridiron snowman.
That's right. Love it. Love it. Been there a long time.
Yeah, and like I said, and you know what's really cool is Priority 1 Protection can provide proof of the alarm system to your homeowner's insurance.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Good statement.
Yeah.
And that gives you a discount.
Yes, it can give you anywhere, but I mean, obviously it's going to depend on the insurance company, but it can be anywhere from 5 to 15%.
That's big.
That's big.
Yeah.
That is big.
Absolutely.
Also, you can control everything with your cell phone.
Yep.
Your computer.
And tablet.
Your tablet.
From anywhere in the world.
So easy in the palm of your hand. You really have no excuses at all.
You get Mike.
You get Mike.
You get safety.
Easy access.
Yeah.
Peace of mind.
Palm
Palm
Swan. Bob Swan.
Peace of mind. What is the other one?
Sleep well at night.
Sleeping well at night.
Yeah.
So
that's the joy I get. I get the joy when, like what you were telling about the lady from last week. I mean, that's that joy I get because just listening to those types of stories. That's what makes me enjoy this job, makes me love what I do, because I know that, like she said, she slept so much better that night. And that was outstanding. I love that.
Peace of mind.
This is a man on a mission to protect our houses, to protect our homes, protect our families. Thank you for taking that as your mission in life. It's awesome.
Yes.
And anywhere I go, I think I would like for you to lead the pack, because you just have that presence and you can just see, and it's genuine. So thank you so much.
I'm glad to have him as my friend.
Definitely love what I do. Definitely love what I do. It's definitely a fact there.
Thank you so much, Mike, for coming on today.
Oh, you're welcome.
Make sure you go to www.priority1protection.com. Remember, 300% is scary, and you have no excuses at all.
No, not at all.
So make sure you check out that website. I wanted to talk a little bit about Tuesday's show. Mm-hmm. We have the Florida Orange Groves Winery coming in. I'm super excited.
I know. We were talking about this earlier.
Yes. Oh, my goodness. So they're located down on St. Pete Beach, and they make their own wine. So good. And it's tropical fruity. I'm the Pinot Grigio kind of girl.
I like
just,
sangria.
Regular.
Mm-hmm.
I went and got, it was a Hurricane 5 or something, and it tasted like coconut wine. Ever had it before?
No.
Delicious.
Really?
So good. I didn't think I was going to like it.
I hate coconuts.
I do too.
I don't like wine, and I don't like coconuts.
I don't like
We're going to have to
either. Like
we'll get you
But
sold.
I can try it.
You'll try it.
I'll try it. Definitely.
Yeah.
It was good. But yeah, so we have a good show Tuesday. Monday we're going to have a best of A Beautiful Day.
Okay.
Because it's Memorial Day and we get it off. Woo-hoo. So excited. Yes.
Well, being a veteran, I will be off
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. What we normally do is we get some hamburgers, hot dogs, we hang out at home, we chill out in the pool, just have a good family day. And
That's
really,
good.
Teaching your kids what Memorial Day is all about, which is very important.
Mm-hmm.
It's not all about the beer, the burgers, the beach. That's 3 B's. Beer, burgers, bees, butts.
But remember the pork butts?
Oh, yes, the pork butts. All right, guys. Well, thank you, Mike.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for having me, guys.
And thank you guys for joining us on A Beautiful Day. Thank you, Kim,
for
being my
inviting
sidekick
me.
today.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. Make sure we have House of Hope coming on next.
Yes! I love House of Hope, Tim and Tamara.
Tim and Tamara, I love them.
They're the best.
So nice. All right, guys, we'll have a beautiful day. And join us on the Choice Radio Network. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Priority 1 protection. This is the best way to protect your home with a guy like Mike Snow. What a man of God he is, all right? What a man of integrity he is. On top of that, proudly served our country in the Air Force for 9 years. Sees this again as a long-term mission that he's on to help families, to make things better, to take care of the family's needs. You're not going to get that in most of the companies that do alarms. He was too polite to say it. I'll say it. They're a bunch of shysters is what they are, okay? All right, and they're no good, the bunch of them, okay? But not this guy. Not Mike Snow. No. We've already fallen.
Business line at area code 813-863-11.
Lock in, literally, to what this man is doing, because he'll make a difference. He'll give you peace of mind and safety and security for you and your family for generations to come.
Priority 1 offers Monotronics monitoring, Alarm.com home automation,